time again. Here we go again. Messi! Mo Salah!
It's 3-0, it's game over.
The cross back in, it's a great ball, back pass! Oh, they've done it! Western Sydney!
Hello and welcome to United by Football. We've got a bit of a different setup here, and the man to my left, my good co-host Abdul, will introduce him. Abs,
This is actually all right.
mate, I'm dyslexic.
Welcome, my good friend Suey, mate. Long time coming.
Brother, it's been a long time in the making. I've actually haven't done football content in a while, so when you messaged me and you reminded me that we have something up, I was like, you know what, bro, it's hectic. I feel refreshed.
That's it, guys.
And Chelsea did lose to us, so
Relax.
Listen, some would say we're United by Football, so
we are, bro.
We
We would have never have met.
No,
Same Nasho, same everything, but we would have never have met.
Same city.
Same city.
We follow the same league.
Do you want to get out of the room? Or do you want to have a conversation by yourself? Suey, obviously, you're founder and owner of Ajibehs Couch. Do you want to give us a bit about yourself and how that started?
COVID actually. Well, really started before COVID. I loved sport, loved footy, loved football, fashion, music, all that kind of stuff. And then COVID hit, lad, and we were just like, what are we going to do with ourselves, bro? Like, we're not going to get back to our day jobs, even though we have. But yeah, bro, I just wanted to sort of get out there, build a brand, build a name, and just try something. And in our community, it was very weird to do things like this. It was like, bro, you're podcasting, what's that? How do I, a YouTube, you got 20 views, or like, no one really understood it at the time. And I think I'm like one of the first to start doing that out of the people that I knew.
That's it, bro.
And yeah, bro, just keep going, lad. We just got to keep pushing.
Man, and can I say, got a cracker facility here, bro.
Thanks, my brother. It's for the boys, it's for everyone that needs to use it. And a lot of boys have put a lot of work into it to make it where it is. But we're nowhere because we still got a lot to do. I actually can't wait to have you back when we finish.
We'll do, bro.
And giving you a nice little welcome, lad.
Appreciate it, man.
Look, I'll do this for the Ajibehs HQ, mate. It's loading.
Yeah, it's loading. I actually had a mate message me yesterday. I did like a real thing, and he's like, "Bro, I thought you were gonna show us something. It's just you locking the door." I'm like, "Bro, it's content. I
saw it.
I gotta do this shit, bro. It doesn't make sense to me."
I saw it. I'm like, he's opening, closing a door. I'm like, from that, it's loading.
Hurry up and finish.
Man. Let's kick it off.
Thanks for having me on, boys. By the way, I love what you do, and I love that. I love the growth, and I know that you have just started. And if there's any advice I could give you, is just keep going.
Of course,
it doesn't get easier and it doesn't get harder. It's literally the same. We just keep pushing, lads.
But hopefully not a plateau.
Nah. Well, it just depends on, bro. If you're not passionate about it, then it'll plateau. But you're always going to be passionate about football.
Yeah, it's continuity, bro. And then at 100%. The end of the day, with yourself as well, you've been doing this now for what, three years or so?
Probably just over 2 years, really.
Yeah, and it took, once you get past that time where you've stuck with it for a while, it takes that one moment.
It becomes a routine.
It becomes,
you gotta lock into the office, cousin, knock an episode out. Love it.
It's pretty good. Well, let's kick it off with
the best league in the world.
The best league in the world, mate. Arsenal, Bournemouth, 2-0. Now, before I get on and say something that might offend a few referees, give us a bit of insight on the game.
First of all, up the cherries.
Yes, up the cherries.
Up the cherries, boys.
Humble the Arsenal fan base real
Behave
quick.
yourself, fam. Behave.
Suey, quickly. I know we're going to get on to it in detail, but red card, yes or no?
Yeah, all day, every day, bro. Straight up. Like, and I'm not. I even hate thinking of that as a red card because like shit go, bro. It's early in the game. Like he's still got a long way to go. Yeah. Should he have conceded the goal or just let him go? Yeah, but at the same time, bro, you're playing a sport. Things happen quick. But it's a red card all day, every day. Like there's no arguing. There's no like robbery. I don't know if anyone ever said. I don't know if the Arsenal fan base reacted that way, but for me, because it's the guys 1-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, for me, that there wasn't, compared to the Chelsea one.
What, the one against us the other
one? The one from the Chelsea-Liverpool game. I think it was, I can't pronounce his name, Ajibehs
Couch.
Yeah. He had more contact on the player there than Saliba did on, what was his name again? The Bournemouth striker.
The problem with Saliba is, and you know what it is, bro? It's the referee is all what they see. So Saliba kind of like
Yeah, but they gave it a
if I
yellow
can
card
remember
first.
correctly, but it's just a ref, and then when you look at it, when you look at things in slow motion, you know this from rugby league.
100%.
Look at things in slow motion, it looks like a
Absolutely,
whole lot
cuz.
worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like a murder scene. So
No, it does. But VAR for me was brought in for clear and obvious errors. That was not clear and obvious.
But maybe the position of the pitch, as Suey was saying last, man.
Nah, bro. There's a referee on the field and enough touchies there to be able to see it. If he called it, watch it back. Honestly, watch it back. He fell because Saliba ran across. It's not like he went for to tackle him. Yeah, he might have grabbed him at first. He fell because Saliba ran across and they both tripped over each other.
you remember Bulldogs? Alright. You remember Liverpool Newcastle when Van Dijk got red carded?
Yes.
Do you remember that last man challenge?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a player winning the ball, and like me, I was so against it because I'm like, obviously it's my team, I'm gonna be biased, robbery, yada, and I'm like, I look back at it now and I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
It is last man. He did win the ball, but it's 50-50. You don't really get the call your time.
These days, bro, you can't put in those challenges. It's simple as
you
that.
just can't.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, but back in the days you could because there was no one gonna look at it 15
Correct.
times in slow motion.
100%. And I'll pull up, this is Arsenal Twitter, by the way.
I love Arsenal Twitter.
Three.
Best fan, bro.
This same challenge
Oh, here we go.
against us, or on Saka, on Odegaard, on our striker, 3 or 4 times in the last season and a half, and it was given either nothing or a yellow.
Imagine, just 1 second, imagine having nothing better to do in your life than going back 365 days to find that one challenge, that one.
Listen, I'm gonna end it on this.
Hopefully.
That
Yeah, go. Sorry, go. I'll do something for you after.
by the book, that's a red card.
So over
Okay.
here.
All I ask for is consistency.
I 100% agree with you.
That's it. Now you give that as a red card every day of the week. You give that Man City goal that they controversially gave as a goal every game of the week. I'm happy if that's the case. But the problem is we've got one referee calling this here, one referee calling this there, and then you've got referees at the end of the day who I personally think referee different teams differently. But we'll get onto that later on.
I just it's hard to find the pattern of how they ref,
Yeah,
who they ref.
of course, bro.
because
Yeah, of course.
like Liverpool gets calls, Chelsea gets calls, like everyone gets calls.
You
Like, I don't know
copped
what the agenda. But as a fan, I'm trying to find the agenda.
Do you reckon there is, but?
I think there is, yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, I do think it is, and it's just, but it's hard for me to put my finger on it because you don't know what it is. Like,
This is gonna be better. فهمني شغلي. Like I want to understand one
the
thing.
Lebo came out.
I'm gonna pretend.
Listen, we've spoken enough Croatian on this podcast
All right, all right.
for the first 40 episodes of this.
No worries.
Why was the head of the referees of all games in the Premier League that weekend at Arsenal Bournemouth?
Howard Webb,
What was Howard Webb doing?
United's 12th man.
Tell me about it.
Howard Webb, shiny bald head, made on overlap. I love it.
It makes no sense to me, bro. It makes no sense. And on top of that, you've got great goals. That goal off the corner, we're the set piece kings.
Oh, mate, you might have been dethroned there, son.
But that goal was made in heaven. Ryan Christie. I've heard his name a few times.
Yeah, brother.
Beautiful name.
And your favourite player, Justin.
I don't really like that bloke, bro.
Why not,
Hate
brother?
watching is hard, brother. When
Why
you hate
not,
watch him against United and he's trying to do just put the ball in the net, brother.
You know what though? It's the same thing for me with Liverpool, and we'll get onto that in a bit because there's that many chances that Liverpool concede, and I'm like, just put them away. And the one team that did was our good friends Nottingham Forest.
But man, Martinelli and Moreno had chances.
Had really Martinelli's one. Okay, on a footballing term as a coach.
Okay.
You're 1-on-1. You've got enough space to take a touch and ground the keeper.
You take a new post.
You just take that touch and you.
For me, the angle also.
The aim is to ground the keeper.
Of course.
Okay. Kepa knew where he was going.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to take it first time.
And he fucked up, but Kepa. He recovered himself really well.
He did. But Martinelli made it look. That's 1-0.
That look easy for him.
That should be 1-0.
Okay.
And before we move on to the next game, I want to talk about something. I think this Arsenal team.
This goes for 10 minutes, by the way.
No.
Sorry, carry on, my apologies.
I genuinely think this Arsenal team, as Jules said behind the camera before, should just train with 10 men. That's our third game in about 7 weeks with a red card. I'm sick and tired as an Arsenal fan watching my team go down to
Dark
10
hearts,
men.
man.
Maybe this is a little reality check, and don't take this the wrong way, right? Last year, he's had no injuries, no red card. I don't remember any sort of controversy. Maybe the Newcastle game where he's thought he's got robbed. All right, that's everyone's objective to their own opinion. I think it's a bit of a humbling, bro. I think it's a bit of a wake-up call that you aren't that good. Now, when you got...
No.
It's just...
Let's speak.
Let me speak
Go on.
because I'm a Liverpool fan with competitive City for so many years, yada, 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 right? And I know how good we are, and I know we still couldn't get the job done. I don't think you're good enough. I think your defense is unbelievable. I think your midfield... If they're not gelling and like Rice, I know Rice gets a lot of slack for being a pass back merchant, yada yada. But it's true, like you got to be more creative. There's games where you got to go win, and there is games where you go 4-0, 5-0, and then you get to City or you get to Liverpool or you get to whatever it sort of slows down. I just think that you don't have the right players to fully go all the way.
Okay.
And it's actually going to hurt you as time goes on and Arteta spends, it's going to hurt you more and more.
Okay.
And then, sorry, one more thing. Then they're going to be on the Arteta out. He's not good enough.
Yeah.
'Cause my best friend's an Arsenal fan, right? And I used to like Arteta. I used to think, bro, what do you mean? You got used out of the mud.
Yeah.
He's playing sexy football.
Yeah.
What's happening? Why do you hate him? He's like, brother, I didn't care. I want to win. I didn't care if we fucking play Mourinho ball or if we play. I want to win.
100%.
So yeah, that's just my little
That's your little opinion.
opinion on Arsenal.
Congrats, now you've entered a 15-minute territory. Yeah,
Now we have to move on. Yeah.
No. We'll not just leave it there. Just on this season, we've gone through this season already without Odegaard this week, without Saka, without Moreno, without, Partey was out here and there. You look at our defense, we've got key players not being there. And on top of that, when you go look into our results, we genuinely, if we obviously red cards, some our fault, some you could blame the referee for bad decisions. But in every game, if we stay there, we don't think we lose a game. Personally, I don't think with the players, the core players that we've had missing, we've been that bad. You're making it sound like we're not good enough. You wait till we hit our stride, we have our players back, and on top of you're not good enough. I don't think we've lost to a top 6 team in about 2 seasons.
I watched you in the first season you started competing, like recent times, and I thought, I watched the first 3 games, 5 games, probably 7 games. I'm like, wow, they're actually. I respect. I put my head to the side, and if I'm gonna say something that's real, I'm like, I respect them, right?
Yeah.
But as time goes on, I feel like you have to be good for so long.
Yeah.
And you have to win because you have to win games.
Okay.
You have to win the big games.
Yeah.
But you gotta let them. You gotta go to there and beat them, or at least get a draw.
I agree. But the thing about that season is teams underestimated us for that first half.
And a lot of teams were shit. Chelsea was shit. We were shit.
Yeah, true.
It's not even, bro. We were allowed to play the way we played because teams would sit high on the halfway line against us, thinking that we're the
They
same
didn't respect
Arsenal
you,
of old.
yeah.
The next season, we had the different problem where it came with teams sitting there, they're parking the bus, we found a way. This season, we've sat further back than we usually do because of the players we have out. Bro, we had no Odegaard, no Saka.
Yeah, I get
Bournemouth.
that. Like sitting, play style, when you have the right players and you gotta, let's say you have to defend because you don't have this kind of, I get it.
Yeah.
But do you think it's sustainable, bro?
I think so,
Do you
bro.
think you can play 2-3 different types of football to make you win the league?
Look at our stocks. You said our defense. You've got Calafiore, Gabriel, Saliba,
Unbelievable defense,
Timber,
bro.
Ben White, and then on top of that, you got Tomiyasu and Kivior. Now, Kivior made that mistake. I think he's the worst of the lot. You look into our midfield: Jorginho, Partey, Odegaard, Rice, Moreno. You can throw in Manieri. So there's different types of players in there. Then the front 3, you've got Martinelli, Trossard,
Martinelli
Saka,
doesn't score, bro.
Havertz.
He doesn't score. Wallah doesn't
But
score.
the point is,
I'd like to love him.
then make me understand this.
Oh, God.
Every time he comes on against City, he just somehow troubles them.
One team.
Every player can come up against a different team.
Troubling is fine. Troubling is all good.
He's called last
You know how much trouble Nunes causes? He's the trouble king.
I
But
understand.
you got to put the ball in the net.
Yeah.
Look, I agree with you there. But when time comes,
I feel like
we've
we're in a
got...
debate.
Yeah,
bro.
hard. You talk. Salam, I'm going
Hold on, I'm going to end it on this note.
One more thing.
When the time comes, we've got different solutions.
Okay.
Amazing.
And my
In the
rebuttal
Premier
to
League.
yours,
Yeah.
the reason why I think we can still do it, I'm not worried, is we've got different answers to different questions.
Amazing.
We'll leave
I
it
like
there.
that.
Thank you.
We'll leave it at that.
Ajibeh.
Yes.
Well, Ajibeh.
Suey, mate.
Suey.
Suey.
My apologies. Abs, we've also got a bit of a surprise for you on behalf of my good team. Suey,
Nice.
what do you normally have for breakfast? What do you like to have?
Wake up, have a cupcake.
Yeah.
What
What
do
flavour
we-
is that cupcake?
Cherry.
Cherry. Yeah. You know what I had today, Salam? A really good cherry cheesecake.
Ooh.
Yeah, really, really
Cheesecake.
good.
sorry,
Cheesecake,
not
but
cupcake,
a
yeah.
cherry infused one.
And if you reference Bournemouth, I'm picking my ass up.
One
and I'm
second.
walking out
So,
of
producer, if you want to quickly walk in and show Abs what we've got, do you want to show? Oh, beautiful. Suey, so if you want to show you quickly what we've got, just before Abs.
Ooh, that's amazing.
That's a cracker. So, Salam, what we've got for you, I'm going to show the camera first. There's a close up. So we've got a cheesecake baked with AFC water on there. Salam.
It looks like Roy Keane after United's got battered.
One more time. on behalf of Suey and UBF, enjoy.
Can I
Sack them, bro. Sack them.
hold your mic? Hold your mic.
The mic's down there.
Bring closer
Hold
to
your
you.
mic. Where's my camera?
There it is. Man. Do you want to
This
lift it?
is what I called friends.
Amazing. Up above, there we go. There's a close.
AFC.
Oh, the cherries have
The
fallen.
cherries have fallen.
Just like Arsenal's
They've
title.
fallen up on the ladder. 3 points.
Pardon my French. Fuck the cherries. There you go.
All right, Liverpool versus Chelsea.
Let's get into it, bro.
Suey, brother, you got one over the Chelsea fans this week.
Last couple of years, to be honest.
Relax,
but
mate, relax. Running through that 1 week. Kuti, brother, I reckon he's been a revelation this year. I reckon him and Gravenberch.
I think he's Curtis Jones, bro. When he first started playing, I used to hate him, bro.
Was it?
Him and Harvey Elliott, I never really liked. I understood Harvey Elliott, but with Curtis Jones, I never used to think like, oh, he's gonna be phenomenal. And you know what? It reminds me of Ødegaard. I'm not saying they're the same player, but when they get to the final third, they just buckle.
Yeah. Oh, get out of here, man.
No. So I can't say anything.
You're
about
offending
Arsenal.
Your subject's
Ødegaard,
done,
bro.
No, I love
But your
Ødegaard.
subject's
I love
done.
Ødegaard, and he just shoot.
Yeah.
You know, shoot the ball. Same as Szoboszlai. Like, you know, those players that they can do it, but they don't do it. They go back and then they reset the play. I hate that shit, right? Now that's Curtis Jones for me when he first started. Now as time goes on and it's less Klopp. When you played with Klopp, it's just energy. Brother. You got to win the ball and go.
Rock
When
and
you're playing
roll,
with what is it?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Now when you play with Arnie, it's a bit more smarter. It's a bit more precise. Yada yada. I think he's going to be very, very important for us this year, bro.
Yeah.
And then in Gravenberch, oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah.
I just wanted to watch that brother cook because Bayern wanted him.
Yeah.
He was at a good Ajax team.
Yeah.
And we never got to see it on the Klopp. We were just like, what did Klopp do? We signed this
Absolutely,
bloke 25 million. Did we just, or whatever it was. Yeah, I need to see it, you know?
Yeah.
Dutch connection, bro.
Bro, and then just now what I'm seeing from him is just I hope he stays, and I think he will, because I think that's the type of player he is. But him, Curtis Jones, even McAllister in there, I still think we need a DM, a proper DM, someone to when the game gets rough, just a break play and go.
That's
like
what you need,
Fabinho,
cuz. Absolutely.
like a Declan Rice. But yeah, bro, they're two players that are going to be very, very important to us this season.
Now, when it comes to Curtis Jones, I think he's developed into one hell of a player. I think we were linked with him about a season ago, maybe two seasons ago. I rated it because I could see the player he could be. He's one of those that could play wide, he could drift wide, he kind of...
Has a go in him here and there, like he makes good runs in the box. He's got everything, like as a midfielder, he's a box to box, and he's very press resistant.
Yes.
Like you can't and because when I watch games, you're a fan, yeah? Doesn't matter how press resistant someone is, you still get scared, bro.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Defenders out of their line, whatever. But like against you, bro, he was unbelievable.
Yeah, of course.
100%. I remember. And his ability to kind of shield himself, but he's got a good passing range as well.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that I find with him is that little dive that he done, I'm going to call it a dive, in the game. He touched him.
The one that
That got them the penalty.
The one that chalked it off.
No,
So
the
it was
one that Salah took.
The one that Salah converted.
He touched him. But he waited about 2 minutes before he dived.
we're gonna get into the footballers
Oh,
being actors, bro.
God.
Of course they are. Have you watched Neymar Jr., bro?
That's an Academy Award winning
Mate,
medal,
he
bro.
made a career off that.
Honestly, like that's football, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna complain about it. When I watch rugby league and there's a high tackle, I'm like, yeah, that's high tackle. That's how it is, but it's the game. I mean, every game has its thing.
I agree. And for me,
It
though,
burns me, of course.
it does.
But
For me, though, I want to talk about your main man. Ever since 16, 17, I believe, Mohamed Salah, man. Scored against 34 different Premier League matches, only trailing behind Wayne Rooney. Man, what's his influence on this team, and is he going to go next year? That's the question.
if I'm Liverpool, I'm giving him another contract and I'm giving him big money. I'm honouring his legend status at the club because, bro, without Salah, like I know there's a lot of players that are part of this whatever we went on with the Klopp legacy, but like Mane left and Salah's still scoring. Bobby left, Salah's still scoring. Coutinho was there with him at the start. He left, Salah became the main man. And I know he's getting older, and of course, me, I'm the type of guy like I love my club, and I don't want that guy to play anywhere else.
No.
I'd prefer him to have two last shit seasons with us.
Yep.
One more good, two shit. Come on as a bench player, whatever. Then him play for PSG or Madrid or anyone in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So his impact on the team very important, and it's very disrespectful. Like I don't think people respect him enough, bro.
So would you give him a contract until he retires?
I'll give him a 3-year contract, and then he can after that, like he can go wherever he wants at 37, 38. I still think he'll be good in 4 years. Now he won't be explosive, you know, but he'll be smarter. He'll be more creating.
His brain is very undervalued. I think his IQ is one of his most disrespectful. People used to call him like a Robin. Cutting merchant. There you go.
No
top.
way, yeah.
He's
I wish it
creative.
was. I wish it was more of a Robin. I want to see more goals like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a fan that wants entertainment.
He's definitely creative. My only thing with what you just said is it's going to create an ugly flow-on effect, which means that Van Dijk's going to ask for that. Alisson's going to ask for that. The players that are nearing 30 going to be like, well, I've done well for the club.
Yeah, but with Liverpool, that's the thing about Liverpool. They don't care. Yeah. If you, they will never let that drag on.
No one's bigger than the club.
No one's bigger than the club, you know. But let's be real. How many more seasons do you think Van Dijk can beat? He's still like. I'm not saying this because I'm a Liverpool fan, but he's surely like one of the greatest to ever grace the game, bro.
For me, I've argued. I think the episode we had Claude's on.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
I argued it, and I said that Van Dijk for me, by the time he finishes, will be the greatest centre back of all time.
I think after the
in the Premier League of all time.
Okay. All times, yeah, it's hard to go past Maldini and the
No. In terms of the Premier League,
but even I don't know, even with Ramos is the one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, his trophy cabinet. But if that trophy cabinet if it was the same as Van Dijk's,
I agree.
What are we saying?
I agree.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So I don't go off trophies. So I'm going off when I watch a bloke. And a world class striker runs away from him. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? What's going on, guys? You know what I mean?
100%.
He's a human. He bleeds.
Hey, I still remember the day Van Dijk did not get dribbled past until he met a man by the name of Nicolas Pepe.
Of course.
If you remember that game,
Yeah, where's Nicolas Pepe now?
It's right off there, bro.
How many signed him for? But that was good dribble.
I'll say this: the measurement isn't trophies for me, and I said it on the day.
Yeah.
He's never had a solid partner through his whole career. Ramos had Pepe. You know, you look at even Maldini, Cannavaro, and all of those. Terry and Cahill.
Yeah.
You think Terry and Carvalho
Vidic,
as well. Vidic,
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. Van Dijk's always just been Van Dijk. Who?
Matip, Joe Gomez. Bro, I used to watch Joe Gomez with my heart in my mouth, lad.
Yeah, man.
I used to like get worried. Now I trust him a bit more, but I used to be like, please get him off. I can't watch this.
You got your boy Kwanzaa as well. He's not defending anymore.
Kwanzaa's on. You know what I mean?
Different podcast, boys. Different podcast.
We don't want to get banned. Nah, but with Virgil, bro, it's just like the jealousy I think of other fan bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he was like at Madrid, because we'll be talking different conversations.
I agree.
100%.
It's just unbelievable, bro. And I think Saliba will. I don't think he'll be better than him because I think Saliba has more brain snaps in him.
Yeah.
I really see like while with Saliba, there's a lot of times in the game he gets away with a lot, bro. And
Because of his
for
ability.
me, his ability.
Yeah.
World class, but he gets away with so much.
Now, the thing with Saliba though is he's the type of centre back to put himself in a position.
Yeah.
And dribble his way out. Now Van Dijk doesn't have
No,
that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like I might have a nibble here and there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And everyone has that. It's an instinct.
He has a
but-
tickle moment. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but fuck, he's gonna go to places, bro.
Yeah.
I think them two like
Yeah, 100%.
yeah, different grades.
But in the Premier right now, them two by far are the best.
Yeah.
Them two by far.
I hear Romero and I'm like, come on, lad.
No chance.
Let's
Bro.
cut this
Kuti
shit.
is an aggression merchant.
Even Gabriel, I don't rate. Like,
No.
I don't think he's good.
Suey,
Okay.
I'm gonna
No more Arsenal talk.
one tip. As soon as you mention it, another 5 minutes.
All right, done.
So I think we'll kill it going.
We're gonna have that Mongolian lamb today, lads.
There's no one got.
Not invite us.
Apologise in advance.
No,
I think that should work
my
now,
mind's
right?
been a bit funny, but that's
There
all
we
right. Chelsea, quickly. Want to go on to them, obviously. I think Cole Palmer, probably his worst game. I think he didn't have much of an influence, but I think that was really, really down to Curtis, man. Curtis fucking marked him out of the game, bro. Marked him out of the game.
I think at the same time, I'd say it was up to Arnie, bro. Arnie Slot.
Arne Slot, yeah.
He really like. And but the thing I like about him is I don't want to brag about him too much because he just came. You
Early
know?
doors.
Early doors, but he's very like you said. You know how Arsenal have an answer for everything.
Yeah.
I feel like mid-game he just changes this guy, go there, move that.
One little tactic.
And with Klopp, you never seen that. Klopp was like, brother, you're gonna run, you're gonna press till you die.
Yeah.
I'm not changing. Fucking 4-3-3. That's it.
That's it.
No, 100%. And I think with Palmer as well, I've said it before. I said when it comes to Cole, he's your only creative source in that team at the moment.
I wouldn't go only.
But
Well, there is a Felix, there is a Neto, there is a Sancho,
but there's 20 of
He
them.
did
Though.
fuck all against Liverpool.
Cole Palmer's the sole consistent
Ah,
thing
yeah,
in
he's
that
the one.
team.
Yeah,
You know, 1 week you'll start Neto, 1 week you'll start Palmer, 1 week you'll start. Like, you're just switching and swapping. Palmer's the only one that starts.
Listen, I agree, but I think overall, I think that was really down to Liverpool. And I think Cole, because he's young, he's got to adapt to when people try to mark him out of the game. I think this was one of the first times, I'll be honest, that I've actually seen him struggle because Curtis did a fucking brilliant job.
yeah.
Liverpool did a brilliant job, but they had 2-3 players on him at times, man.
You have to, but man, like players like
correct,
that, and
correct,
that's
correct.
greatness. Well, I know he's just started being great, but he will go down as one of the best. And like
agree.
when you're a player marked like that,
Yeah.
we've seen it with Mane's and Salah's. We see it with Saka. It happens a lot with Saka.
Yeah.
You know you're great, lad. When
Double teamed every game. Every
Curry.
game.
But I like that as well because, but you guys didn't show respect to him. And I love that.
You can't.
Excuse the word, but be a cunt.
Yeah, you have
You
to.
have to.
No, you have to,
win
bro.
the game in those big games. Exactly what you're saying. Maybe they don't win enough. We'll move on. But you have to be a cunt. You have to be a cunt. You have to.
Nah, you have to, bro.
For me, that's what United. believe it or not, got there first.
Now, the question out of that is what?
I was going to come in there.
What?
Carry on.
Nothing to do with us.
Okay,
Nothing
go.
to do with
No,
us.
Arsenal talk.
I'm talking about your shit club here anyway.
Oh, relax.
Yeah. When it comes to Palmer,
Yeah.
do you think that's the blueprint now? Do you think Liverpool have given everyone a blueprint when it comes to marking him, when it comes to knowing, like, let's say when they play us or when City play them or...
I don't think it's...
I think everyone knew Robin was going to cut in and score, and he still scored, lad.
You reckon?
That's
Yeah.
Cole Palmer is.
You reckon he's that good?
He's got the messy autistic gene in him, right?
Same thing I
Chippy
said.
chips.
Yeah, same thing I said, yeah.
But no, like he's just someone that will just turn, bang, shoot. You don't expect that shit, bro.
Yeah,
So,
I agree. For me, I think he doesn't have one trademark. That's his.
That's the good thing.
That's his. I think it was this week. Maybe he was too busy filming that T Burberry ad. I don't know. But I think, man. I think that was purely down to mark him and just mark him out of the game. I think you guys killed it, and I think he will struggle maybe in the future. But I think he's got that greatness. He's got that ability, and with age comes experience.
I agree.
And coming more and more against these difficult backlines to break, man, mark him out of the game. I think he'll only get better.
Before we move on to the preview, I just want to talk about one thing about Chelsea. I think when it comes to your defense, what could be your downfall is you keep interchanging defenders.
Yeah, bro.
Well, that's what happens when you got 40 centre backs, bro.
Yeah, but that also...
You got to give him a run. Fuck.
Look, you've got to give them all a run. I get that. But at the same time, bro...
How sad is that? Seriously.
You know, you need some solidity. I like Colwill. I think Colwill
Yeah, I agree.
is...
He's the guy that's never going to move. Like, you got to leave him there.
Fofana for me should be the other one.
I agree.
I really like Wesley. I think Wesley as a centre back has got the right tools. I think he needs a
but
bit more
gets
size.
injured a lot, man. So then you
Yeah.
got to think of the other partnership that you're going to need. You know what I mean? Like,
Look, my answer to that statement that people make is James Tedesco had 3 ACLs back to back to back, and he got on to have the career that he
and
done.
he plays rugby league.
And he plays rugby league. So no, I think that might be your downfall. You know, you've got a good selection.
Yeah.
Pick 4 or 5 and stick with it.
Well, I agree. Listen, a good defence always wins you titles.
100%.
Sir Alex said it, and if the man's saying that himself, then I think obviously
Chelsea that season where they conceded like 15 goals or whatever
correct.
like that. Like,
You had you
phenomenal.
Terry Carvalho. You don't change.
No one's
you
getting
don't
past,
move.
yeah.
But like Suey said, when you got 46,
Yeah.
you can only look at one per time. And you
I
oh,
think
hate that one.
if Chelsea if Chelsea make top 4 this year, that's a no. I don't
I
think
think they will.
I
I'll
don't
be
think
honest.
people understand. I do as well. But I don't think people understand how much of an achievement that is.
For us,
Yeah.
yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah, because like when you have so many players, what do you do, bro? Like Pochettino, lad, he didn't know what was happening anymore. And every day I see Fabrizio, Chelsea signed this 17-year-old, this 19-year-old, this 21-year-old.
We got 9 keepers, cuz.
I'm like, bro, what's going on? You know what I mean? And you still need a keeper. Isn't that crazy?
I don't. Honestly, your best keeper left.
Yeah.
Kepa left.
I think as well. Just to add in on the Chelsea before we move on, I think Caicedo, bro, like
He's been good this season.
he's got
He's been good
he
this
got disrespected last year a lot, and like rightly so, had a bad season
Yeah.
or whatever. But I was a massive fan of him at Brighton.
Yeah.
Him and that McAllister, that
Yeah.
double,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah.
And then you go and get Lavia. I
Yeah.
think they're 2 players that were very, very good at Anfield.
This one might pull on your heartstrings a bit, and I've seen a couple of potties in the UK say it. Who would you take in a combined 11, Caicedo or Gravenberg? Be honest with me.
It depends what you want. It depends.
As a box to box.
As a box to box.
As a box to box.
I'm going Gravenberg all day. Box to box, Gravenberg. But if you're telling me you're holding,
Yeah.
because I can't see Caicedo beating 3 players and creating something. I just can't. He can whip a pass through.
So we're going Palmer, Slobosly.
No, Soboslai's not good.
So okay, so Palmer who? Palmer McAllister?
Palmer.
Enzo, no way.
No, Enzo, Lavia don't get in.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Caicedo's... Before anyone gets picked, it's Caicedo as a DM.
Okay.
Because both clubs... Like, if you take Caicedo away, who do you play DM out of both clubs? Lavia, we don't really
Lavia.
know yet. He played Southampton, you know. But
Yeah.
Caicedo, we've seen him. For me, if I'm going to trust someone, Caicedo's holding.
My fear though is going to go back to last year, bro. Last year was shit, man.
Nah, he won't go back.
125, bro. We fucked.
Big money, huh?
Big man. 125
I was the happiest bloke when we
Cuz
made
give
that deal.
125 million to Ajibehs studio, bro. Fucking but like seriously, cuz.
I'll buy you 20 Premier League titles, bro.
Mate,
Nah.
buy their club on
Nah,
their
but I
name.
was very happy. I was when we were signing. Like I was cheering because I rate him. Like I didn't care, cause like, I didn't care how much my club spent or whatever.
Yeah.
It's them. It's not my money. It is pressure, but at the same time, like yeah, give me him. I know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, when we missed out on him, and then I'm like whatever.
So Caicedo, McAllister, or Gravenberg.
And you're putting Palmer next to him.
Palmer's in the 10 park, has to be.
You want to play him? Oh, you're not playing him wide. You got Salah and you got yeah. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go. Straight up, I'm going Gravenberg over McAllister.
Some would say he's got McAllister on the back of his jersey.
Yeah, no, and I love McAllister
Arsenal
more.
fan,
I love
mate,
McAllister
Hold on.
more, by the way, but McAllister's like the physicality of Gravenberg. For
Yeah.
me, you're winning headers, yada yada.
Let me cook for a second.
Yeah.
Play Palmer on the right.
Yeah.
Play Salah down the middle.
At striker, at
As
false
striker.
nine.
Wherever you want to play.
You're going crazy now.
He's
That's
the best
unbelievable.
striker on both teams.
Yeah, he honestly,
He's probably not wrong.
and
he
you know
is,
how
bro.
you were talking about contract. I think that's what you should do with Salah now. You should move him into a creative role.
Ronaldo. theory.
Ronaldo mode.
Yeah, like
Ronaldo
move him
mode.
into the 10 or as a striker, whatever it is.
Moving on to the mouth-watering clash, I would say, of the round, and some would say, well, we got Suey on this week.
Let's go.
Arsenal versus Liverpool, man. I'm going to say right now, the Rolls Royce is gone. He's departed. He's back in Monaco, wherever the brother wants to go.
The Rolls Royce is still there. The Bentley's gone.
The Bentley's gone. Listen,
Straight red card to the big man. And, man, you're going to be without that centre back. You're going to be out with that leader at the back for me, arguably your best defender. How important do you think he's going to be to try to cope with Salah, Jota, Nunez, Gakpo?
Look, some would say the governing body has fined the Rolls-Royce incorrectly.
Mate, it's done, it's done.
It's done. I think it's a big miss. I think the only way we cover this up in any sort of way is playing Calafiore at centre-back. I think he's the only one that we've got at the moment that can do what Saliba can do defensively and going forward with the ball. But what I do think is we're going to miss him at left-back because every fullback that we've got has got a different kind of option going forward. Ben White, obviously, with his overlapping runs and his defensive ability. Timber can really come inside and do what he needs to do. And Calafiore is just a monster. But I think in terms of covering him, I think he's the guy. Unless you move Ben White to centre-back. But I wouldn't do that. We haven't played him there in years.
You signed him. You got to play him there. Like, he's got to play there, bro.
Yeah.
Straight
I
up.
agree.
So,
Him and Gabriel have to hold it down until Saliba's back.
That's it.
because you don't want to play two left-footed centre-backs either. So it probably means either it's Tom. You can't play Kivior. Kivior's left-footed as well. So it's either Tomiyasu or Ben White that coming for it. I'd take Ben White. I think Timber on one side and Calafiore on the other will absolutely trouble.
But also, man, you're going to have to play with 3 DMs again. Odegaard's still injured out. Saka's an injury out.
Haram ball, bro. That's what they call it.
No, it's actually haram ball.
It is haram ball,
It's
bro.
haram ball. Freaking.
The pics of Arteta as Bin Laden killed me, bro.
Oh, bro, I remember, man. And I think at the same time we had lost to, I forgot who it was. We got smashed. And Man City lost in the same weekend. And I'm sitting there with one of my best mates as well, and we're just having a laugh. You got like the whole haram ball pictures of Mikel Arteta, and then Pep sitting there like
Tough times,
like,
cuz. Tough times.
Nah.
But Suey, surely that's going to give you a confidence boost. As a Liverpool fan, surely. With all those missing injuries and Jota being on fire, Diaz being
I think
on
Jota's
fire.
injured now. I don't know if he's going to play, but yeah, with Arsenal, bro, it's the way they play football. If they're able to, with these injuries, bro, I never get kind of happy. It never excites me. It should, right? Because Saliba's massive, but
You want to verse the best team.
yeah, but at the same time, I think it's going to be a good. I think we can beat them with him, or we can even lose we can lose and they don't have him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just football, bro. It's crazy how it works.
Look, I've always said Liverpool have been I don't know how you've only conceded 4 goals all season because you've been more open than I've seen.
Maybe
us
you're wrong,
open and
Abs.
City open.
Maybe you're
no.
wrong.
No, it's
They
just-
concede a lot of chances, Thomas.
Yeah,
I agree. I do.
But bro, because Trent has been good this year, and
been defensive,
whoever's
so-
next to Van Dijk has been good this year. Kanate has been a monster, bro.
Yeah, but it's
Like-
it's more than just.
And Allison, Allison as well.
And even with Kelleher, I think Kelleher played this last game. They concede chances, but teams don't finish against them. Now, what I think will happen, I think we'll see a lot deeper than expected.
We're going to have to, fuck.
Rice, Moreno,
Yeah.
Partey in midfield. Rice was playing 10 on the weekend.
That's
That
cool.
would have been a bad watch, bro.
Like, it was frustrating. You know what though? But they left a lot of space there. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think there's going to be a lot of space in midfield.
Yeah.
Because I've said it from day one. You can't win the league with 3 borderline cams.
Nope.
Cannot. And I think we're going to take advantage of that because you're playing 3 6s against 3 10s. So either one's going to have a defensive performance or 3 are going to have an attacking performance.
Yeah, but at the same time, bro, you're talking about these cams. They're runners, bro. They can cover ground.
And so-
like Curtis Jones,
Yeah.
covered Cole Palmer, like one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
And
So
so are the 3 that we've got as well. They're 6s, but they move. Like you
He
saw.
just said that party moves, by the
the
way.
only one I'd say moves. Who else is in the midfield?
You got Moreno, you got Declan Rice. you got
Honestly,
Partey.
I haven't seen Moreno play that much.
Yeah.
But the only bloke I'd ever be scared of attacking wise is Partey. I
He
don't
can't
see.
run, cuz. Ever since the
He
injury,
has
he can't
obviously he hasn't
can't
the
run.
legs he had
Yeah.
from about 3 years ago, but I think the dual winning ability of this midfield, the way they're physical, the way they're going to be able to get at your midfield, I think will overload. Obviously, Trent coming in field, I think will be good, but at the same time, that's going to leave a lot of space
Cuz
for
you're
Martinelli.
fishy, bro. You're fishing.
No,
man.
I'm not fishing.
Seriously, the amount of
Okay.
jewels they're going to win in the midfield.
Okay.
You're fishing, cuz.
Mark my words, Martinelli will have at least 3 chances in behind Trent.
Yeah, and he'll finish none of them.
He'll finish none of them. But there'll
I
be
agree.
3 chances and I'll be complaining next
Not
week
really,
they didn't
because
cross the cross
Konate will
goal.
cover. And I'm not.
Alright.
He might not cover, right?
Okay,
We
what
might have
about-
a different scenario, but at the same time, there's a lot of like people don't understand, bro. Especially with the Trent topic, right? He can't defend this that. Well, same as Rich James. Rich James is always up the field.
He's
100%,
injured.
I agree.
He's on medical table.
But I'm saying like people don't understand the tactics of both these, like the Rich James, the Trent.
Yeah.
Trent's even worse, bro.
Yeah.
Klopp used to tell Trent, "Cuz go wherever you want." But there was a moment. There was one game I was watching. Trent was pressing left wing.
Yeah.
I'm like, brother, what the fuck's going on?
But
Get back.
it depends on you guys winning the ball high up the field, though. That's what it is. Because they lack a 6. They lack a 6 that's able to track people.
Yeah, but you've lost your best ball playing defender.
But we're not playing.
lost him.
100%. But
got-
we've also got a squad full of, like I said, you got Calafiori and Ben White who can cover that position and cover it well.
Celeb is the best out of all.
Their strength is their pressing. Their strength is being able to win the ball high up the field and turn those chances over. Okay, you're playing against a team who are trained to play out of trouble. They're trained, and obviously, when you bring in someone like Jorginho
Yeah.
or Kivior or someone like that, they're gonna make that mistake because they're not as molded as the other players are. I think it'll basically come down to one mistake, and as it has been the last 2 or 3 games. we played
Yeah,
in
with
shot
Van
like
Dijk and Alisson, like
and even with last season, it's waiting for a mistake to happen.
I'm gonna go. I know Suey doesn't like to make predictions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Liverpool. I reckon they'll. I reckon they'll. I just see a bit of
I
chaos.
see a
there.
1. I see a 1-1 straight up. I see both teams making a defensive error. Even both teams are good defensively, but yeah, I don't know. If we win, I'm not surprised. If we lose, I'm not surprised. That's the way these games go for me.
You've been sensible. You've been sensible. It's at home, isn't it?
Use at home. Don't
3-1.
steal our chance as well, yeah?
3-1.
Get your own chance.
3-1.
You're going to win 3-1?
It's cooked, mate. It's cooked.
I respect the Wallah. I respect it. Like, I really respect it.
Someone
And if you
had
win,
to-
brother, I'll shake your hand.
Someone had to not be sensible, bro.
Yeah, I get it. You have to back it up.
Listen, I had to be that guy. You didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Oh, listen. Well, luckily, the Lightweight Athletic Club Player of the Week is not from Arsenal or from Liverpool. So if you don't know, we've got to sponsor the show, Lightweight Athletic Club.
Love it.
Basically, they sell some athletic wear based out in Preston's. Top guy, Anthony, is currently in Portugal as well, the owner. So, yeah, use UBF 15% off your purchases. And also shout out to the Corner Post. But our Lightweight Athletic Club Player of the Week is a centre-back, Suey.
No, he's not. He's a midfielder.
My apologies, he's a midfielder. He's a midfielder. He's English.
Yes.
He marked my best player in the last 3 years.
The English
Suey, talk to us. Who is it?
Curtis
brother?
Jones, brother.
Why?
You have a kid. Yeah, his wife gave his missus gave birth the other day, right? Pull that one. This celebration wins a penalty. Should have had another penalty. I agree, it wasn't a penalty. Scores a goal. Just has a game of his life, bro, and won a man of the match. So I think he deserves it.
Great.
And I'm not just saying this, but I can't really remember who did good this week.
No,
Maybe Michael Keane.
I suggested Michael Keane, the
yeah.
centre back from
Finish.
That was a nice.
Centre
Yeah, that
finish.
was nice. That was
Yeah.
nice. Straight up.
I reckon that's it, man.
That's pretty much.
We'll give it to
stood
Curtis.
out.
He's gonna get
Small
this,
clap for Curtis.
He's gonna get this award once, bro.
Hey, brother, same as Matty when Matty I cried, bro. That was the best of my life.
Fucking scouse, you know.
And just quickly, as per usual, quickly FPL standards, then we'll quickly move into the A
Yeah.
League.
Right, so we've got Oliver Ravlich still in first.
Yep.
We've got Tomislav Gacic
I
in
thought it was me
second.
for a second.
No, mate. And Kev KG is
Kevin Steele.
still in third at the moment. We'll do a quick one and do all the combined 11, I reckon, quick after. Your team unfortunately lost on Saturday.
Yes, they did. The Western Sydney Wanderers lost. The Suey.
My team as well. Oh no, they're not my team actually.
Brother, you're from the West. Relax. You lost 2-1. Just a massive shout out quickly to the Western Sydney Wanderers. Thank you for inviting us down. Great day. Suey, we got access to the field and stuff
Hectic,
like that.
bro.
So got some field.
How'd that feel?
I was
cracking, bro.
sitting
Is that
there.
first
We
time,
scored the goal. I'm on the right end of the field. I caught it. I'll show you after. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
cracking, bro.
Jumps over the
We
fence.
used to dream of this shit when we were young, lad.
Yeah, man. That's it,
Now
bro.
you're there, bro.
Well, one of us has a studio, others on the field. It's unbelievable. But Abs quickly, man. Just Clemella. He had a game, brother.
Yeah, look,
Yeah,
I said that last week. He's going to be one hell of a striker. If we don't
Yeah,
get you
man.
down the left, we'll get you down the right. If we don't get you down the right, we'll got you down the middle. And
I agree.
Unfortunately, Lolly as well scored in the first minute. It's unfortunate for you.
Relax, mate. Relax yourself.
But I have to say, we look sharp.
Yeah, they do, man. You do. Yeah. The Douglas Costa, I'm going to say, is not playing around, brother. That brother is here on business. He's not here to get a suntan at Bondi, even though the brother's already suntanned. Juan Mata had an influence. I think Costa's still holding his nose from the no bleed. Relax, mate, relax. But no, I reckon you guys are going to go well this year. I think it would be naive of us to say. But I really loved how the Wanderers fans didn't give up.
No.
I really love how they stood there to the end. Obviously, the RBB does. But what I like to see is that they're not giving up. And Suey, as you've seen with Liverpool and Chelsea a few times, man, when it goes wrong, people are quick to throw it out the ring.
100%.
But no, man, we're sticking to the cause, and hopefully we do get far, bro.
Yeah, well, they gotta go hard, bro. You can't give up straight away, bro.
That's it,
What's the point of sport, bro? If you're gonna give up straight away.
Because there are some bandwagon fans, man. Maybe the man to my right.
Before I ask Suey a quick question, Hayden Matthews, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hayden Matthews is a superstar.
What a star, cuz.
And I think this season coming up, he's really going to have a breakout. Obviously, he's got a good defence next to him, a young defence, Courtney Perkins, and then Popovic on the other side of him, and then the old head and Ryan Grant at right back. I think that back four is going to be a good balance for us.
I'm gonna say a quick early shout. He's going to be better than Jake Woodward, right? Who went to the MLS.
To the MLS,
I reckon he's going to be better, brother.
Yeah.
He's got a good frame.
Yeah.
So basically your build, just a bit taller. Without the beard, Aussie, but cracker centre back, man. Nah, he's on. He's on.
Who's he play for?
Sydney
Sydney
FC.
FC. Sorry, guys, I'm not into the A League as much.
But
I'm gonna try.
Two questions. Our first one, actually. Juan Mata or Douglas Costa?
Smarter, Mata. You want to be entertained? You watch Douglas Costa.
Of course.
Who am I picking?
It's actually
Who am I
good
picking? I'm from Western Sydney, so I'm going to represent the West, lad. I'm going to go Juan Mata.
My guy.
Oh, but you know,
My guy.
Yeah.
We're running for time, but I'm going to give you one extra game aside from Derby. Auckland beat Brisbane 2-0. Auckland FC, a brand new team.
So this is the team I should support, you reckon?
Correct.
You're a brand new person that's coming to the A-League.
Is it, like, they're in Auckland.
They're in Auckland FC.
Get the jersey, matey. We got him a jersey.
Listen,
Up the wires, but...
Up the wires, but... Hey, listen, Bunty probably...
Bunty FC.
Bunty FC, bro.
Shout out to Freddie.
Nah, but, yeah, they won 2-0. It was nice to see, and it was packed out. Like
Sold out. First match day at home, and brother dominated. Logan Robertson had a game. The local boy there had a game. Just quickly as well, in MacArthur, 6-1 against Perth. Perth got demolished,
6-1.
brother. 6, yeah. Just imagine like going to
Perth
Perth.
that bad? Or...
Oh, first game under the new coach.
Oh,
new
he's
system
under
completely.
the cosh already, lad.
they're like the Gold Coast Titans of the league.
Yeah.
Graham Potter is like watching this like,
Hey, Graham Potter to Perth? Maybe we'll see. We'll see. But no, just quickly, I think we'll end it there quickly. We are pressed for time. Suey, brother, just on behalf of the whole UBF from Neurovision, man, just a massive shout out. Thank you so much for letting us.
Anytime, boys. I'm more than welcome anytime, bro. Wallah, if he's ever need anything, whatever it may be.
Thank you, cuz.
Just Ab's got my number. You'll probably have my number soon. You're my neighbour anyway, you know?
Yeah,
the
that's
area,
it,
this
cuz,
and that.
Hey,
I
calls for the
appreciate
win.
you, boys, bro. And I respect what you do, man. It's not easy. People think, just quickly, people think it's easy to do content and, oh, yeah, you got a podcast, or yeah. People think it's easy, bro. But I dare you to go out there and speak to fans. I dare you to put yourself out there. I dare you to sit there and have a team and keep them functioning and editing and clips and yada and yada. Like, well, we took like, what, half an hour before this, setting up softwares.
The fixing audio problems.
Yeah,
and
people
everyone
think like it's just easy, and it's not. So just respect to you boys for
From the man
pushing
himself,
forward.
appreciate it, cuz. Thank you
And
so
then
much.
the same guy that caused all the audio problems is pressing us for time now. And that's the man behind the camera.
Relax.
That should be good. Look, we'll end it there. Hopefully there's a quick little video coming out on the other side. On
Ajibehs channel, absolutely.
channel.
Let's go.
But yeah, look, I've been Abs.
Ben Thomas, the special guest today.
Shout out to me, bro. I'm here.
Thanks, guys.
I love you,
Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.